We all want to be remembered, not just liked, not just seen, but etched into the minds of those we meet. Yet the world doesn't remember the kind, the agreeable, or the safe. It remembers those who dared to play the darker game, the ones who understood that power isn't given, it's taken. In this video, we'll explore the dark Machiavellian traits that, when mastered with self-awareness, can make you unforgettable, not for your cruelty, but for your control. Machiavellianism isn't about being evil. It's about being strategic, unshakable, and unapologetically focused on results. Think of it less as a shadowy villain's creed and more like a discipline, a way of moving through the world with intention, reading rooms, and making decisions that bend reality toward your goals. Yes, these traits can corrupt. Wielded without conscience, they consume, but they can also elevate. In the hands of someone who balances moral awareness with ruthless clarity, these qualities make you magnetic, composed in chaos, decisive when others hesitate, and always operating 2 steps ahead. People don't forget the ones who seem to know where they're headed, who carry an inner economy of calm and calculation. That's the tension at the heart of this discussion: power that tempts and power that refines. We're not here to glamorize cruelty. We're here to explore utility, how structure, restraint, and strategy can transform a personality into a presence. So lean in. Let's unpack 5 dark traits that don't just command attention, they make you unforgettable. In the next few minutes, you'll hear examples, warnings, and practical ways to channel these traits without losing yourself or your moral compass. Stay sharp. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Those words from Confucius carry more truth than most people ever realize. Unforgettable people don't explode under pressure or crumble in chaos. They master their emotions, shaping them into weapons of influence. Emotional control doesn't mean you turn cold or detached. It means you learn how to feel without letting those feelings dictate your next move. When everyone else reacts, you respond. When tension fills the room, you stay calm, and suddenly everyone else starts looking to you for direction. That's the quiet power of emotional mastery. It commands respect without ever asking for it. Think about the people who've left a lasting mark on you. They weren't always the loudest or the most expressive. They were the ones whose stillness spoke louder than any outburst, whose calm confidence pulled others into their orbit. Power isn't found in shouting to be heard, it's in the silence that makes others listen. Calculated emotional control is what separates the impulsive from the intentional. It's the difference between being a passenger in your life or the one steering it through the storm. Control yourself and the world begins to move around your rhythm. Charm is not innocence, it's precision. It's the subtle art of understanding human nature so deeply that every word, every glance, feels intentional. True Machiavellian charm isn't about trying to please everyone or faking kindness to gain approval. It's about reading people, noticing the little things others miss, the flicker in their eyes, the tone beneath their words, the unspoken needs they don't even realize they're revealing. When you understand those patterns, you can position your words like chess moves, calm, deliberate, and always 2 steps ahead. This kind of charm doesn't chase attention, it pulls it. It's the magnetic pull of someone who makes others feel seen without ever losing control of the interaction. When you speak, people lean in because they sense that you're not just talking, you're tuning in. And that's what makes you unforgettable. Strategic charm is about connection without surrender, empathy without vulnerability. It's knowing when to smile, when to pause, when to let silence work in your favor. The most powerful people aren't always the most charismatic. They're the ones who understand that influence is a dance, and every step is calculated with purpose. This one feels cold, and it should. Detached self-interest isn't about being heartless. It's about clarity. The Machiavellian mind understands that purpose and popularity rarely coexist. When you spend your life trying to please everyone, you end up losing the very edge that makes you unique. Attachment, especially the emotional kind, is like quicksand. The more you struggle to hold on, the deeper you sink. Detachment is what keeps your vision sharp when emotions try to blur the lines. It's the quiet power of someone who can love deeply, work passionately, yet still walk away when something no longer serves their higher purpose. People respect that, and if they're honest, they fear it a little too. Because detachment signals strength. It says, I'm here by choice, not by need. That kind of energy changes the balance in every relationship, every negotiation, every moment of influence. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care wisely. It's not about shutting off your heart. It's about mastering it. When you can step back, think clearly, and act with purpose instead of impulse, you become untouchable. And in a world driven by emotion, that calm independence is unforgettable. Never reveal all of yourself to anyone. Always leave them wondering. There's something magnetic about mystery, that quiet confidence that comes from holding a part of yourself back. The human mind craves closure. It wants to understand, to label, to predict. But when you deny it that satisfaction, when you give just enough to spark curiosity, but never enough to be fully understood, you create fascination. Mystery isn't about deception, it's about restraint. It's the art of allowing people to wonder about you instead of rushing to explain yourself. When you say less, they imagine more. When you hold back, they lean in. Every unanswered question becomes a spark that fuels intrigue. Think of the calm smile of someone who knows more than they reveal, the quiet, steady gaze that suggests there's more beneath the surface. That's power. It's not loud, it's not desperate for attention, but it commands it naturally. The truth is, mystery gives weight to your presence. It turns encounters into experiences and conversations into puzzles. People remember those they can't fully figure out. In a world where everyone overshares, the one who stays composed and unreadable becomes unforgettable, a living riddle wrapped in quiet confidence. There comes a moment when kindness becomes weakness, and unforgettable people know exactly where that line is. Calculated ruthlessness isn't about cruelty or coldness. It's about courage. It's the ability to do what must be done when others hesitate, to make the hard call when everyone else hides behind comfort or indecision. There's a quiet, almost brutal honesty in this kind of strength. It's not about stepping on others to rise higher. It's about refusing to let fear, guilt, or sentiment stop you from doing what's necessary. The truth is, the world doesn't always reward good intentions, it rewards results. And sometimes to protect your vision, your boundaries, or your peace, you have to be willing to disappoint people. You have to say no when it costs you. You have to end things that no longer serve your purpose, even when your heart aches to hold on. That's the essence of calculated ruthlessness, acting from clarity, not cruelty. It's standing your ground when it's uncomfortable, making decisions that sting now but strengthen you later. Because in the end, progress demands sacrifice. And those who understand that truth, who can make peace with it, are the ones the world never forgets. We remember those who stir something deep within us: admiration, fear, fascination. It's never the neutral people who stay in our minds. It's the ones who make us feel something. Machiavellian traits amplify these emotions. They disrupt the ordinary, forcing us to confront power in its raw, unapologetic form. Whether we envy them, fear them, or secretly wish we could be like them, they leave an imprint. That's the psychological aftermath, the echo of someone who walked through the world with intention while the rest were simply reacting. These traits awaken something primal in us. It's the respect we feel for those who command their reality instead of being consumed by it. They remind us that control, strategy, and composure are not just tools of power, they're expressions of self-mastery. And deep down, we crave that kind of strength. When you embody even a fraction of these traits, not with arrogance, but with awareness, everything changes. You stop chasing validation, you stop explaining yourself, and suddenly attention finds you naturally. Because power isn't about forcing people to notice you, it's about becoming the kind of person they can't forget, even long after you're gone. The danger isn't in the darkness, it's in forgetting your light. These traits, when grounded in purpose, don't corrupt you, they refine you. Power without empathy destroys, but power with awareness transforms. Use these dark edges not to manipulate, but to lead. Not to dominate, but to define your destiny with intention and control. The world remembers those who can wield both strength and subtlety, shadow and light. As Machiavelli once hinted, the lion and the fox must both live within you. Power is knowing which one to be and when. That balance is what makes you truly unforgettable. This is Think Ulus, where we explore the depths of power, psychology, and the human spirit. If this spoke to you, remember the greatest transformations begin in the shadows. If you like this, subscribe and join the conversation. Until next time, think deeper.